And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. First trip to the line for him here.
Dikembe Mutombo taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
The disrespect.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
And we got the ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Johnson surveying the floor.
I'm trying to
Just 5 on the
him
clock
work.
over Scalabrine. And again, it's Atlanta. And with the Hornets moving from Charlotte to New Orleans.
That's just not fair.
Greg, first time we've had a team in the Big Easy since 1979.
Yeah, that was when the Jazz moved to Utah. I know this. I'm going to enjoy our trips to New Orleans. The food there, off the charts.
Here's Brogdon after Joe Johnson scored. Brogdon the pass to Bremer. For the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Count that one.
Joe
Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And so nice to see that mid-range shot. You can tell he's been putting in the work from that area.
Williams, a screen on Terry. Knocked loose. Stolen by Terry. Inside. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. And it's Randolph slamming it down.
Wow.
Zebo.
That one.
Yeah, this was nasty.
New Jersey has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside Williams. There's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey
Shit, not like this.
With a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
Now, here's Randolph. Pass to Mutombo. The shot from the low post is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing.
Look at Zebo.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Bremer. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. Bremer passes to Scalabrine. Clock at 6. Here's Brogdon, and that's off the glass and in.
A shot that Brogdon continues to work on. I like whenever he shoots from the mid-range.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Terry, not a lot of room. Lays it up off the glass.
At a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bremer. Pass to Collins. Here's Scalabrine. Covered by Johnson. Here's Bremer. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randolph dishes to Terry. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Here's Bremer following the bucket by the Hawks. Brogdon with it. And Jones pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Mutombo.
Coming to me.
Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
New Jersey has gone to the
My boy
11 times tonight. Nailed
DeMar coming in.
Outside Williams.
Kenya knows him well.
Pass to Brogdon. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining.
Randolph's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Atlanta. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And the shot goes down.
Shout out to Eddie.
Balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I didn't have to call for that
you
one.
said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Williams.
I know he ain't going to drive, so.
Will it go?
Damn.
And it's good.
I was watching for Brogdon, and all of a sudden he started driving.
Anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Oh, shit, they got
It's
me.
been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Terry. Here's Randolph. And it's Randolph slamming it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or
Damn
less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach Randolph.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They lead by 31. So New Jersey ends up going with the
That's
whole
nasty.
group. So Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess if they don't eat home cooking to feel at all.
You know what I might need to do instead of doing this is like play the first quarter and then back out and then simulate the game.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg,
So where the score is
and
closer.
David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Y'all trying to get me a copyright, ain't y'all? My highlights first. Hey, I was the leading scorer. Yeah. Nice. Okay, y'all cut out the damn highlight. Off the glass. Hanging on the rim. All right, so 21 and 13. Joe had 20 and 2. Joe ain't even all the way up there. I mean, I'm true. Ain't doing. It's just regular Joe. He only 84 overall. Yeah, 84 overall because I did all the adjustments for everybody. Terry had 18. Eddie had 18. Spud off the bench with 12. Kevin Willis had 10 off the bench. Dikembe 9, 6, and 7. DeMar with 7. Karis LeVert with 4. OG Steve Smith He gonna retire soon. All right, so for the next, damn, they ain't even played. All right, well, Scalabrini did not score. J.R. Bremer was 0 for 6. Aaron Williams got 2 of his buckets off of me, or 2 of his points off of me. Rodney Rogers with 7, Kwame with 8, Brogdon with 10. You got 4 on me. Kenny had 17. Richard Jefferson led the team with 20. All right, y'all, stay tuned. Kerry Kittles only had 4. Stay smart, stay safe. Remix.